Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, test. Hey, I'm here. Taking a break from work. Play a game or two. There's a possibility. We shall see. This game's rough. I don't even want to bother. I'm going through the next fest again, seeing what's available to play. So is it Valhalla? Oh, is this like Kingdom? Is that the name of the game? Kingdom? Yeah, Kingdom 2 Crowns. What it kind of looks like. See if anybody makes that comparison. Apparently it's very similar to Kingdom. Might try it. Or why not? Excuse me. I like Kingdom. I played it a bit. The second one. I didn't really play the first one. Second one I played quite a bit. Baby. I don't know. Could be good. Already seen Ravenbound. System Shock.
Studiato, testato, sperimentato.
Linkbound.
Check this out. Check this out.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I was like looking for more games to play, so I was going through the old Steam storefront to see what was available. Found a few. Nothing too crazy. Sometimes when I click, Steam just doesn't respond and it annoys the hell out of me. Sorry, I got distracted again. I was looking at other games. I guess we're all good. Not really seeing much else, and I really don't want to look too deep. This is already like 8, and I kind of want to just play things. So if nothing is like jumping out at me, then I'm not gonna stress too hard on it. It looks cute. Let's grab that one. Why not? It says it's family friendly. I'll be the judge of that. What are you even doing this game? Oakley dokily. Let's swap on over. See if I can find something. I wanted to see if I can get a friend to join me, but everybody is busy playing the Harry Potter game. I'm like the only one who, probably like one of the only people who owns it and hasn't played it yet. I'm just not ready to play it just yet, so I've just kind of been holding off. I am on my own. What am I looking for? I'm like scrolling for something and I don't see it. There's a chance of it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I found some new games. Where are they? We got Sound Hidden Forest, we got Scene Investigators, we got Inkbound, we got Benedict Fox, and Sons of Valhalla. I guess I'll just start with this one. It's made in Unity. It's loud. very loud. I wanted to turn it down first. I don't know why I put it in Japanese. Okay, so ZXC are the controls. I don't like that. But I don't have a choice. This is the control scheme that they... Okay, I'm gonna assume mouse does nothing. So I'm gonna move that. Look how that the arrow's made out of wood. Very hollow wood. Can I do anything? Okay. I can move. I can't jump. Press Z to make the sound of a drum. That's the sound of a drum? Sucks to make... Apparently I can just beat the ground. It's my whip noise. Press A. Let's sing near the parakeet. Oh, this is the game? This is all it is? Okay. Oh, I keep doing that. Let's see. So I'm smacking him on the back of the head. God, I don't really know what to say. Like, it's a game. I'll just keep going until we're done. We're almost at the end. What even... Like, I don't understand why we're doing what we're doing. Like, on like, an adventure standpoint. Like, is there a reason why we're going around mimicking the sounds this parakeet is making? Are we trying to uncover something? Are we trying to find something? Like, what is our ultimate goal? Train just went by too. Oh, can I gotta wait. This one. I honestly thought this was gonna be like a rhythm game. I'm gonna find out what like the actual game. It's not that interesting to me. Like I feel like this could be fine for like a child. I feel like children deserve like games that they can also play and enjoy. And I feel like a game where you have a child listen to a sound and then they have to go into the world and find it. I think this is fine. That's not right. Oh, it's the noise. Oh, final stage. Let's go. You did all your challenges, bird. Now give me the money. What was timeline? Saying counts. What does that even mean? I don't know. Well, that's the end of the demo. Oh no, there's more! Oh no, I don't know if I want to play anymore. I think I got the gist of the game. Let's just see the very first part of this. Let's see what sounds they incorporate. So last one could be egg cracking. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's enough. Like it's not gonna give me a different experience. Like again, this could be a worthwhile game for like a younger gamer. Like if you got a younger brother or sister or a son or a daughter and you want them to play a game, but you don't want them to play something that might be a bit too old for them. Maybe this could be a game that they could play. It's a possibility. There's a market for every age when it comes to gaming. So I feel like this could be a thing that a kid could enjoy. Because it's very simple. So there's a simple little game of just recognizing sounds and mimicking said sounds and giving the sounds to the parakeet. Like I'm looking at the little trailer. The trailer looks more interesting than the actual game to me. But as I said, it's probably better off to push it towards a child than anything else. I'm gonna put it in the. I don't want to say it's trash because it's definitely playable. It's just not interesting. I feel like it would be a perfect game for a kid. But me, not so much. Not so much. Let's try Benedict Fox. That looked interesting. I've seen this before. I think it was like at like E3, not E3, but like the summertime game event that happens every year. It's not E3 anymore because E3 got like Thanos. But like the thing that Microsoft does, I think that's where I saw this. Possibly. Like during one of their like showcases of what's coming to Game Pass. It was made in Unity. Oh, the resolution's all over the place. Jesus. Game? I think it's coming back. Oh. Did it crash? Okay. It didn't crash. Turn up the brightness. Okay. I hit spacebar to apply, but it didn't seem to care. Can I do resolution options and stuff? Am I allowed to do that? Plays best with a controller. She would have told me that beforehand. Specifically an Xbox One. Don't use a PlayStation controller. This is apparently 1440p. Sure. Why you bug out my second monitor? Language is English. Oh. I thought it would be like the voice dialogue. Subtitles. Okay. Not a huge fan of screen shake, but I want to see how aggressive it is before I like get rid of it. There wasn't really any option to like lock the frame rate, unfortunately, so hopefully this doesn't run too terribly.
Did you hear something? What's going on?
Audio was a little delayed there, but it's fine. Okay, wait. Man, I'm not gonna remember any of that. Okay. What? I can't mess with the settings? You piece of Binchejo. What kind of... Your game is already trash in my eyes. Your game is already literal garbage in my eyes. I have to go back. Like, half the time, I don't know if a game is gonna run well or not on my fucking computer until I've, like, gotten into the game itself. And this game's like, maybe... It didn't even give me, like, a checkpoint there. Alright, fine. Whatever. Look, I'm trying to give the game the benefit of the doubt. If I throw it in the garbage. Can I skip this? I can. Okay, hold B. We'll do this little intro bit again. Got your parries, we got our lights, we got our heavies, we got our back dash, we got our aim, we got our shoot. And he's dead. Okay, now we play. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. When low on health, with Miracle Water selected, hold Y to fully heal, or tap to heal 1 hit point. Okay. What would you tell me that? While I'm in the middle of running. Okay. Whenever the indicator is visible, press A again to double jump. Oh, so whenever I see one of those little ledges, I can double jump. Double jumping requires amplification. So basically, don't spam it. That's what you're telling me.
Harry, I know where my father lives. Do you have anything for me? Not at the moment. I need to ask you to do me another favor. Can you get me another amplificator? I damaged this one while trying to escape. I'll see what I can do. 29 Kimberly Way, Boston. Meet me there.
I like the aesthetic of the game. It's like very noir-esque.
Hello? Anyone here?
I need to turn the game up. I turned it down, thinking it was going to be loud. Now it's too quiet, and I can't turn it up in game. Game doesn't let you.
Anguish fills this residence, Benedict.
You're
Cumberbatch.
saying there's no one here? Huh?
Doing something. I think the right one is just volume.
These runes look like the ancient writing of the Old Ones. This could be a fragment of what I'm seeking. The forgotten ritual.
We're close. Don't let your fright hold you back now.
Since I found the first piece, there must be more.
Find missing pages of the ritual. Sure, why not? I'm gonna better do.
Locked.
Find some way to open that. Oh, wait, there's something there. Wallet? Oh, there's a key with an L on it. Taking hold this L to the most literal meaning. Thomas D. Ferdinand's. A couple of tens in there. I could take that. You can always go back to the pouch by pressing investigate item again if you feel like you're missing something. Okay. Pouch. Plot items. Who's under there? Just need like a complete hand. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could look back at the wallet. I don't think there was anything else in it though. We got this key. It's got an L on it. Is there any L's on this? No. It's probably for the door over here. No? Maybe not? I don't know if I need to use the key in my inventory. Oh, that door requires a different key based off of the HUD here. Complex symbol. I don't have that one. Okay. That means this key goes somewhere else. I wasn't expecting, like, exploration in this way. That makes sense. I'll stay on the first floor first. Excuse me? Do I need to play this on the gramophone? I only have one record. I can barely hear it because I turned the game sound down. I can't hear anything. Okay, I can go into settings. Music up a little bit. We're quiet.
This must be the woman my father loves.
The embers of love are buried beneath the ash.
I'll send you my picture, but if you don't like it, I'm sure I don't care. Wow. Okay, stepmom. Living room. It's also locked. Should I go downstairs or should I go up?
We haven't got much time.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll go down. He's happy to go down, but he doesn't want to go up. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go into the spooky cellar.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm supposed to be the one with bad feelings. Pull yourself together, Benedict.
Oh, this is where the key goes. Like ruining the moment by jumping.
So, I lost my father before I had a chance to know him.
I can sense
struggle anywhere around him, and yet he defended himself desperately. But from whom? The trail of blood leads to this lock.
Not all is lost yet. I can guide you through his memories, Benedict.
There I go. Zoop right into my dad. Anchor unlocked. You can use it to teleport. For demonstration purposes, the double jump ability has been added. When near a ledge or a ceiling and mid-air, press A to double jump. The ability requires amplification, which regenerates automatically over time. It is displayed on the HUD. A Kogai pin item has also been added. It can be used to unlock certain doors. You can also use it to slow enemies down by pressing Y with it selected. It regenerates over time. Okay. Let's go. Should I be worried about these tentacles that are following me? They're literally following me. Very added. I'll check them out. This is just one long tunnel.
A vile, sickly mass of concentrated ink, formed into a human-like abomination, like a phlegm in the lung.
Not a heavy attack.
It sticks to the mind.
Heavy attack is not coming out. So you can't mix it into a combo. You have to do it when you're not in the middle of like doing an attack.
A notebook page describing the keys. It looks like the last one can be imbued with any number I want. I just have to find it.
Well, these three of them to teach her the basics. Once that's done, I'm going to introduce her to the main conundrum key. She'll be able to set any value on the conundrum machine and apply it to the key. Gotcha. I'll take that. Let's go this way.
A visage of his mother. My grandmother?
Resentment and fear. He survived her abuse and wears it like a badge of honor. There is true strength in that.
Oh, he didn't die.
Cleanse my suffering.
He just ragdolled pretty hard, pretty hard. Locked. It's locked. Another mother's embrace. Can't go up there, that's fine.
It's all dust.
We got. Can I shoot when I'm down here? No, I cannot. Maybe I should go the other way first. I'm not sure. Basically just exploring. There's something down there though. I'll come back. If we're gonna have a like a little dodge.
Nec Hercules contra plurus.
What is it?
This table used to bring the whole family family together. I can still smell the aroma of their favorite coffee, the taste of good wine, and of their laughter, Benedict.
So, there was a time when the house was filled with joy.
Okay. Large cranium suggests an intelligent being with human-like features, but something is off. Homunculus, maybe? If not, then I don't know what it was, nor do I want to. Then why am I taking it? He didn't really have anything to say about it, he just took it.
The amplificator.
Yeah. What is the device that amplifies our connection doing in my father's memories?
No less in the hand of the organization's rat, Benedict.
Where the fuck am I now?
The turnkeys must perish for you to find your way home, Benedict.
Oh, you can parry the shots back. I didn't know that. That spider, like, threw me off for a second. Okay, so that's how I go home? Hello? It was locked. It was locked. There's just a lady. He doesn't even want to say anything about that. Uncharted area. One-sided door. It's probably also an uncharted area.
This foul ink seems to adhere to everything.
Your father's ego has suffered more than we anticipated. It's afflicted,
Ow!
devoured by infection, riddled with gangrene, Benedict.
Oh, I buried that a bit too late. Come here. What's that, dude? I need health. Oops. I don't think... Oh, I do. I don't understand the mechanic. Oh, what the hell? That was weird. I didn't look down. The camera was just like, you want to look down? I was going to say the healing mechanic's kind of weird because it's... Because I think, if I remember correctly, it said you can either tap it to heal 1 pip of health, or you can hold it to heal all of your health. And in my mind, I thought it would be like, if you tap it, there's still use left in it. But when I did it earlier, it didn't seem to do that. Like, I tapped it, but it used the whole thing. So I'm not sure how that's supposed to function. Very odd lockpicking mechanic. Excuse me? Oh, I didn't even see you there. My apologies. Tarot card, the Hangman.
Tarot card. I didn't get the impression he was the astrology type.
Not his, but it reminds him of someone silly.
へ
Oh, let's get the
グ
shit out
レ
of
ートトゥーシーモアネクストフェストファンズ
here. Next Fest is great.
So, if you ask me, Benedict.
I'm very sad I didn't have enough time to really play too many games, but I think I played a decent amount. Oh god, I didn't realize that was a painful situation.
エニート・レラビング
Um, Can you get up here? Okay, you can't. Oh god! Oh. Stop it. Oh, execution. This game's okay. I think I need to go back though. I'm really hurt. Not sure if I'll get like my healing stuff back if I go back. I fell right into the... Well, that answers my question. Really? That's where you're putting me back? No, no way. Okay. There's a spawn point here. I'd have been upset. Because that's quite a long walk.
And yet, I'm alive?
I pulled you from the void. Limbo banished you, Benedict.
Give me a dare you. Oh, you did exactly what I dared you to do. Give me a dare you. Yeah, you want wow. Fucked. As far as other games I've played, if you're willing to wait like until this demo is done, I could point you to some that I thought was pretty decent. I did not mean to fall down here. But again, I didn't play too many games. Hello. Ow. Up. Dead? Okay.
An embarrassing memory. Analyzed. Over.
Someone's messaging me.
Shameful.
EB around for an hour ORSO while I have some lunch.
Probably, unless I'm being called away to play a game. I think I'm being called away to play a game. Oh no. Okay, that means there's like 2 enemies nearby that I gotta kill. I did not mean to heal! No! That was such a waste. I forgot how to like... Oh, I do have my gun! Wow, why I whiffed. I tried to use it earlier and it didn't work. How do I change my like... Okay. So I was like, I have like a... thing. Oh, what up? I don't know what I thought was gonna happen there. I should have just shot him. Like, of course he was gonna just smack the shit out of me. What, like... Okay. We have a gun. We don't have bullets. Oh, Jesus, fuck you, game. Not a huge fan of the platforming. But I kind of feel that way about, like, platforming in general in video games. I'm not going to specifically say it's this game's fault. I just don't like platforming. But this doesn't feel amazing to jump around in.
This resembles one of the symbols on the keys, but more complicated. Still no clue what to do with them.
For me, the hardest part was mapping out the space.
Can I get up there? No, probably not. I don't even know where I am. Man. Probably gonna... All unsecured ink. I don't even know what that means.
And because the demo jumps in MID way, some things aren't perfectly explained.
Yeah. I might die. And I don't want to die, so... You know. Oh, I didn't even see him! I didn't even know the dude was there! Bruh. Alright, I'll give it one more shot before I have to like run away to play something else. Which way did I go again? I think I went down this way. I'm gonna ignore you. I don't want to fight you. You're annoying. Whew. I don't know how far it's gonna chase me, but it can try. Oh, I thought I could jump over you, whore! Fuck off! Oh, you. Take that. Choke on it. There's my tired dad. Okay, which way did I go? It was in there. Oh, you bet you had to fall. You had to fall, right? Did I get my, like, stupid souls back or whatever? This is where I died, yeah? I don't know how this works. I don't know. I don't understand how any of this works. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Appreciate it. Ah, I didn't secure my ink. Secured. Okay, my ink has been secured, whatever that means. Okay, now I can teleport back home. Sure. I'd like to play more of it, but I don't want to. I don't want to keep the person waiting. Fortunately.
Is this? He should be here soon, but I can't wait.
Like the jumping animation, especially when you don't hold it. Looks like he's on a horse. Okie doke. Collecting some form of currency. I'm not sure what I can spend that on. All right. Well, we'll call it quits for now on this. I may come back to it. I don't know. Depends on if I have time. Because I know the rules, and so do I. I will say before I walk away, because you did ask what my thoughts were of the stuff that I played so far. So I tend to categorize them as I play them. I've played. I'm not 100% sure how many I've played, and I don't feel like counting, but I've played a decent amount. I played 9 games that I considered good. All of Us Are Dead. It's a visual novel based on the webcomic of the same name, also the television series of the same name. I like the TV show and the webcomic, so I thought I'd try the game, and I like what it is. But it's a visual novel. It's not doing anything special or different. It's just if you like the story of the webcomic and the TV show, then you might like All of Us Are Dead. Boxes. It's like a puzzle game, kind of like what's the name of that other one? Oh, The Room. It's like The Room. You get like a little box. You open the box by like doing little basic puzzles. Usually, like pulling and pulling, pulling and pulling, pushing and pulling. Like you might have to like open something, spin something, turn something, take a thing and put it in another thing. It's just really simple puzzles, but I kind of like them. They're not overly complicated. Cornucopia, this is like a Stardew Valley Harvest Moon type game.
イエヘッドオブオールオブ US アーデッド。バクズワズグッド。Did you try doors from the area next fest?
I might have. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did play Doors. I have it on my wish list. I did play Doors. Yeah, this is Harvest Moon style game. If you like farming sims, kind of like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, then I don't see any reason why this would be a bad choice. I guess it depends on how much it costs. It's like a 2.5D game, so you move side to side, but you can also go up and down. But you're like a 2D sprite. So I think it's okay. What else did I play? Mika and the Witch's Mountain.
うーわう。
This one's obviously inspired by what's it called? Kiki's Delivery Service. You're like a little witch. From what I remember, the plot is you go all the way up to the witch's mountain. She's gonna teach you how to become a witch. She's like, okay, it's time for you to learn how to fly. She pushes you off the cliff. You fall all the way back down. Your broom breaks, and you're basically tasked with doing child labor so you can make enough money to get a decent enough broom to fly back to the top of the witch's mountain. That's the plot from what I've gathered. It's a cute little game. You go around and you deliver packages for people on your little broom. And you have to make sure the packages arrive in like decent condition, or the people do not give you a good review, and then you don't get paid. I thought it was okay. I thought it was cute. Simple little game. The demo's really short, so if you want to try it, I'd recommend it. What else did I play? Radio of the Universe. This one's like it's like an isometric. There's some gameplay. It's like an isometric. This is like the final boss of the demo, or yeah, I guess there's like a bunch of mini bosses. It's like an isometric. I don't want to say Dark Souls. Like it's very dodge heavy. It's like there's no souls involved though. It's not like when you die you drop all your like currency to level up or whatever. But the game does involve you like getting upgrades. It's not really Metroidvania because you don't. Like, I guess the easiest way to explain is it's like an action isometric gun game. Not I can't even say gun game. It's more melee focused, but you do get a gun. The combat's very slow and weighty. You get like different moves, different skills. You can level yourself up and get more health and more items to use in battle. The demo has two guns. At least I was able to find two. I don't know if there was any more. And you got this boss that you fight at the end, which is it's normally like three heads floating around, and they each have like different attacks. But each time you kill them, the remaining ones start to move faster, and their attack patterns change a little bit. But for the most part, I thought it was good. It reminded me of Signalis. I guess is the best way to put it. It's not really horror, but it's got like that weird, like
I see.
like you're like a machine. At least I assume you're a machine. It's got like you're playing the game and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Is like the best way I could put it. Like you're sitting there and you're like, what is even happening? And like it's got like a weird like it's hard to explain. I'm terrible at explaining stuff, but like I'm pretty sure if you watch the trailer, it's kind of there. Pretty sure it'll be there. It's got a lot of like visual nonsense that goes on, but I think the pixel art is really nice, and the combat felt okay. If you're going in for like a story that you can easily understand, I don't think this is a good choice. But I think people tend to like those kind of games that they play where they're like, I don't even know what's going on, but it's cool. So I think Radio of the Universe is interesting enough. I played Rusted Moss. This one's pretty good. Probably has some of the best grapple hook gameplay I've experienced. I sat doing this for like
Oh, I like Rusted Most.
like 15 minutes. I was sitting here like messing with this like jumping platform thing. I made it to the top.
Platforming was really unique.
Yeah. I actually looked at the reviews, or I shouldn't say reviews. I looked on the community hub to see what other people thought, and there were a lot of people saying they didn't really like the grapple hook mechanic, and I thought it was really good. Like it was like my favorite part of the whole demo. It was like just grappling around, and like all the platforming puzzles that you had to solve using the grapple hook was pretty fun, especially when you have to like utilize your inertia. So you have to make sure like as you're falling grapple, because then it'll bungee you back up like a bungee cord, and you have to keep that in mind when you're doing grappling. He's kind of demonstrating it there in the little bits of gameplay. Like to get higher, you have to like make yourself fall a little bit before you grapple, so you can like bounce back up to reach higher spots. And I thought that was a pretty cool mechanic. Gameplay wise, it felt fine. I think the pixel art's really nice. And it's like a Metroidvania. So you go around, you get new abilities, so you can go back to places you couldn't reach before. I thought it was pretty good. But what else did I play? Shadows of Doubt. I didn't really play too much of this. Played like about an hour. I didn't solve a case or anything like that because the game made me fall through the world, and I broke my leg, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. I was fucking, but I like the premise of it. It's like a immersive sim noir game where you're like a detective and you have to like solve a murder or mystery, like in the demo at least. I think it's procedurally generated as well. You can like generate your own world, or you can like work with the one that the game gives you. But it's mostly like random NPCs, and you can talk to like every NPC and get information from them, and like build like a profile of each person. But like obviously most of the people you come across aren't important, but the fact that you can do that, I think is pretty cool. And then as you're doing the case and you're going to locations where that person went, you can like investigate and talk to people who work there and find out what they know. And oops, I did not mean to do that. Find out what they know and kind of cross-reference that to what's going on. You can also arrest people. I didn't realize detectives could arrest people. I thought I was like a private eye detective. I didn't realize I was like a cop. It's also got the whole mechanic of, oh, you can get play any way you want, so you can sneak into places via vents. You can break in. You can kick doors down. You can like pick locks to get into places. Find information to like unlock doors. Maybe like kill the person for like they might have the key on them. You kill them and take it. It's supposed to be very open ended.
Definitely going to save that one for later.
Yeah, I wanted to go back to it. That's the only reason why I kind of have it at the top spot because I feel like there's potential there, but I just didn't. After I broke my legs, I just didn't want to play anymore. I've been playing this for like an hour, and the game like trolled me. Like I got beat up by a bunch of random people on the street because like one person bumped into me and they fell over, and that made me chuckle. So I walked into them again, and they fell over again, and then they pulled out a weapon and started not assassinating, but they started attacking me. So I defend myself, and like two other people joined in the fight, and one of them had a gun, like a shotgun. And I'm like defending myself to the best of my ability. I don't have a gun. They have weapons of mass destruction trying to kill me, and they knocked me out and stole all my money. I'm surprised I didn't wake up with like broken bones. It was me falling through the map. That's what did it for me. This is the new Sherlock Holmes game, which is essentially I think it's like a sequel. I remember reading on the community hub they said it was like a sequel to the last game, which was like Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 or something like that. But
I think it's a remake.
yes, it's more of a sequel to the last game while also they're utilizing the original story, I assume. Just like with the Cthulhu-esque stuff. But it's like they're changing a lot to make it tie in with their last title that they did for Sherlock Holmes, minus the guns. Because I remember there were guns in that game. There didn't seem to be any guns in this, at least in the demo. But I was in an insane, can't even speak. I was in an insane asylum in the demo, so I can understand why I didn't have a firearm. So maybe there's firearm stuff later on, or it shows up somewhere else. Either way, I liked it. I played it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I like Sherlock Holmes. I like mystery puzzle games. So, um, not really much to say. Like if you've played any of the recent Sherlock Holmes games, you'll know what you're getting into.
A few of the controls and tutorial were very lacking. Felt like they were relying on you to upgrade the earlier ones.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Um, I don't even remember what the system is called. The system that comes up where you like pick the clues to like tie together to solve the riddle. Like that was in like one of the later games, and I think I played it like once. So I kind of remember that.
Palace.
Yeah, that this mechanic here. Like I remember it being in one of the games because I haven't played all the Sherlock Holmes games, especially the newer ones. But I remember playing one of the recent ones, and it had that in it, like something similar to that. And I'm like, this mechanic feels odd. I'm not I'm not sure about it. Um, but I mean, I guess they kind of expected people who were like experienced with the franchise already, at least the newer games, to comprehend what was going on there. Seems like you played a lot of these demos. I can't believe somebody actually took the time to like sit and play these demos other than me. I'm very shocked and amazed by that. Uh, the last one that I played that I thought was good was like Witch Spring R. It's like a JRPG. Um, it's not really doing anything hugely
いえ、プレイド
special.
56。
you played 56. I didn't get to play that many this time around because I've been so busy with work. Last year I played like um I want to say like 60 something games, something like that. I played a huge amount of games last year. But this time I
Still
didn't
got
touch too many.
22 left to try to crunch through today.
Bro, I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Um, I kind of wish they made the event last a bit longer, or just have the demos stay. Like some of them do stay, and then most of them just kind of go back into the ether where they came from, and you can't even try them. But yeah, this is the last one that I thought was decent. Witch Springer. It's just JRPG. Plays like this witch girl. She likes pies. I can't remember her name. I think her name is like Pieberry or something like that. She like likes pies, and she beats up the royal guards in the area to take their pies. I didn't finish the demo because it was quite long, and I kind of was like, okay, this is taking up way too much time. Like some of the demos are just too long for their own good, and I'm just like, there's not really much going on. I want to do something else while I still have free time. So I kind of opted out of it because I was like once I feel like I've gotten the experience, like I comprehend what the game is trying to do, I could freely move on and play something else. I don't think the game is going to change if I play it for like another hour. I'll just get more of the story essentially. Like I played All of Us Are Dead, and the demo actually has 2 chapters. I stopped after the first chapter because I'm like I understand what it is. I played some other stuff I didn't think were good. Cape's demo, it's like XCOM, but you're like superheroes. No cover system. I thought that was kind of odd. I didn't really like that one, but I feel like it has potential, so I kind of put it in the middle category. Cook Serve Forever. I think this game, like now thinking back to it, I think it kind of is kind of just due to the fact that it's gameplay wise is completely dumbed down compared to the previous installments. I remember looking at the community hub to see what other people thought. One person brought up kind of the same opinion that I had, and the developer essentially said, uh, "This isn't a sequel, so because it's not Cook Serve Delicious 4, clearly it can play completely different from the other games." And I'm like, I guess, but like, are people really gonna want this compared to the other games? I don't know. I personally don't. So there's that. Lakeburg Legacies. It's like a city builder,
トゥルイ
and you like match people and give them jobs and stuff. Like it's a city builder. It's not. I thought it was okay. Every time I think about like certain genres, I'm always like in my mind, I'm always like this. There's a better game I could be playing that's within that same genre. So anytime I think about city builders, I always think about like City Skylines. If I want to play city builder, I'll just sit down and play Skylines for a little bit. Um, Not to say that that's like the best city builder game, but it's the one that I really like. And if I want to pass time, I'll boot that one up. Um, so I just don't know what like essentially the way how I looked at this is the games that I thought were good were games that I probably see myself buying, except for Radio of the Universe. I didn't really see myself buying that one, but I still thought it was pretty decent. But everything else up here in my mind, I was like, these are games I could see myself buying. Below that, uh, these are games that I think are kind of not great, but they could be better, and I probably wouldn't buy them. And in the last category, these are games I would not buy. I would not recommend these games either. Um, well, this one, to be fair to this one, I haven't played this game. I wanted to play it. It's another like Stardew Valley Harvest Moon style game. Unfortunately, the demo is literally a character creator. I don't know how this game plays.
Same.
So
It's a
it's very
fine
upset.
line with this is an MID great game and I'm buying it vs this is a fantastic game but just not for me.
Yeah, I didn't want to like throw it in the A category because I'm like this could be good. I feel like this could be good enough for like I could understand people who are like interested in this. I gotta pick up the pace because they're probably waiting for me. My friend wants me to play some Fortnite. Uh, what else? What else? I mean, yeah, these.
Haha, fair.
Like, I usually would have just streamed for like the next couple of hours playing a bunch of different games. I wasn't expecting her to contact me, but I told her anytime she asked me, I'd play. I promised her that I would play. I suck at the game, but hey, it is what it is. We can't be good at every game we play. Uh, I thought Pizza Kid was pretty good. I like the aesthetic of this one. I just felt like the game was it didn't feel great as far as side scroller beat 'em ups go. It felt kind of stiff. That was my only gripe with it. I like the art style. The animations look really nice. Uh, Maybe more enemy variety, but I assume this is like a really early build of the game, especially seeing how they say December 1st is when they plan on releasing it. They still have plenty of time. Maybe there's some more enemy variety in there, but like it's only like this one enemy type, and sometimes they show up in like different colors. So there'd be like a blue one or a red one. And then there's like you fight this dude at the very end, and then that's it. That's pretty much the demo. Like there's better options for gameplay if you're looking for a beat 'em up. So I can wholeheartedly put this one in like the good category because I feel like it's not there. It could be better. It definitely could go above and beyond, but it's just not there yet. Repair House. This is made by the people who made PC Building Simulator. Yeah, it says right there. I didn't really like this one, and I really like PC Building Simulator. I think PC Building Simulator is a fun, relaxing time. Like if I want to relax and I just want to like build a PC, and I don't feel like physically building a PC, I could just play that game. The Repair House didn't feel as fun to me. Um, I don't know. It just felt maybe because I just don't have an attachment to just like repairing random toys and stuff. Like when it comes to like taking a computer and like putting it together from just parts or figuring out what's wrong with it and replacing components, I feel like that's a more interesting thing compared to I don't know, just messing with random little bits and bobs. What else did I play? I mean, there's not much else I could say. Sound Hidden Forest is like a game where you make sounds, like you tap things to get their sound. There's a little parakeet. It plays three notes. You have to mimic the notes. It's a very child-friendly game, from what I can tell. In my mind, I was just like, this could be a game that's okay for like children under the age of 10. Like I don't see anybody above that age actively wanting to play that because of how basic it is. It doesn't really go that in depth with any of the sounds or the mechanics. So, Void Train played this. Me and my friend played this together. We both kind of had the same opinion. It felt like Raft, but less interesting. If you want to play a game that's like survival based, and there's like you're on like a thing that's floating on its own essentially, then maybe play Raft, I guess. Uh, Yord. I got bored of this one. Too much text.
I can see my raft obsessed friend getting into it.
I had that same kind of mindset, but like after me and a friend played it, because we played Raft the other day, and then like a week, I think it was about a week. Like a week later, we tried Void Train, and at least in the demo, it didn't really feel like there was any threat. So we were able to just jump off the train and just float around and whatever. And then like in chapter 2, they introduced like a big like monster enemy and like a leech enemy that attaches to the train. But you only see one leech enemy, and that big monster thing didn't even like bother us, and we ended up killing it before it could even attempt to do anything. And then after that, the rest of the chapter is just empty until the very end, where they're like, "Oh, here's some humans who are attacking you. You must defend yourself," and then it ends. You don't even get to like attempt a shootout against them. So it just kind of felt boring compared to like Raft. As soon as you start in Raft, you touch that water, and if you're in that water for any longer than like 3 seconds, that shark is trying to eat your asshole. You can't just go into the water and have a good time. It's gonna try to eat your asshole anytime you touch that water. And I didn't feel that same effect with Void Train. It just felt like a gathering simulator.
Yeah,
Like
the progress was so slow in solo. but multiplayer one person can control the train and the others can
Like we-
fetch supplies was an improvement.
Like we did that, but it still didn't feel good because essentially it just felt like we were just playing a resource gathering simulator. Like it's just okay. We need wood, get wood. We need scrap, get scrap. We need food, get the organics and the ice. Just and that was mostly what the game was. And I personally didn't have a good time, and he personally didn't have a good time. Like we played in, we thought it was a game. Like it's playable. It wasn't busted. It wasn't broken. It just wasn't fun. There were just so many games that exist in that. Like this is the problem. And I mean I can't 100% it's I can't even speak. I can't 100% say it's a problem. It could just be it could be considered a good thing that we have so many games that come out and so many of them within genres and within some subgenres that are actually really decent that we don't have to settle for things that aren't that great. Like that could be an issue for the people creating the game, I guess, but like for me as a consumer, that's a good thing because it's like okay, here's two games, they both do the same thing, but one is clearly the better experience. I'm not forced to play the one that's the worst experience. I can play the one that's the better experience. So I don't know. Like I could see this game being decent for some people. This might fill a void. Get it? Void. I'm funny. I apologize. That was not intended. That literally just came out of nowhere. It fills a hole in that specific genre that somebody might want to fill. Like maybe they've already played all the other survival crafting games and they haven't played Void Train yet. Then sure, that could be a good option. But for me, I just didn't have fun with it. So I should get going. Here's all the crappy games. 2-player co-op puzzle game Pactus, garbage. Dad by the Sword, hated the controls. That was like my main gripe with it. Also, there wasn't any dad jokes. I thought it was gonna be a game just chock full of dad jokes. There weren't any dad jokes. Repo Man, this one's like ass, and I don't even know what the fuck you do in it. I tried playing it, and I couldn't figure it out, and then it crashed. So don't play Repo Man. It looks like ass. It runs like ass. Sunnyside, this was a character creator demo, so I can't even discuss what happens in that game. And Zombie Breakdown, I played for like 25 minutes and it was just a bunch of dialogue and exposition. And I'm just like, when is the game occurring? When does the game happen? And the game never happened. And I was just like, yeah, no. It's also an RPG Maker game. So I assumed the combat, if there was any, wasn't going to be fun or interesting. But I thought I'd give it a shot because I like zombie games. But I didn't even get to the point where gameplay occurred. I had the same issue with this game. But I gave this one a bit more of a pass because it's a visual novel. It's partially a visual novel while also being like a dating sim and being like a hotel management sim where you have to like get clients in and manage what their needs are and upgrade their rooms and make sure the rooms are clean and stuff like that. Um, it's it takes too long to get to the game. I think it took about like 40 minutes, maybe even longer than that, before I actually got to any actual gameplay. It's very front loaded with text. And then when you do get to gameplay, there's still a ton of like dialogue that you have to deal with like little events that occur with some of the other NPCs as you're existing in your new hotel. I don't know. I ended up playing it twice as long as I really wanted to because I was like, okay, I've been sitting here for like 40, 50 minutes. I finally got to the gameplay, so I guess I'll try it. And the only reason why I continued is because I couldn't save. Like there's no save mechanic for the demo. So I was like, if I don't play now, I'm gonna have to like, if I ever decide to play it again, I'm gonna have to spam through the dialogue and get back to where I was, just to be able to experience like a little bit more of the gameplay. And I was just like, fuck it, I'll just play it. Either way, that's my complete consensus of what I played. I would have liked to play more stuff. I didn't get to play God of Rock. I didn't get to play Humanities. Humanities. I think it's Humanities or Humanity. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a bad name. That's a terrible name. I didn't get to play Dawnlands. There's one more in here. The Shivers. I wanted to try that too. Fortunately, didn't get a chance to play it. I asked my friend to join me. He was too busy. I think he was playing Harry Potter. It is what it is. If he's free later, maybe I'll come back and stream and we'll try again. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me ramble about the games that I played. I really do enjoy the Steam Next Fest stuff. I tend to try to do them every time they happen, and to finally come across somebody who actually cares about it is a great feeling, because there's a ton of really good games and stuff in there that I feel like people are missing out on. I try to push them on my friends all the time, and they're just like, I don't want to play that. I'm like, come on, it looks fun, it looks good, it looks like a game you might enjoy, and they're like, I don't want to play it. It's like, whatever. People are weird. People are weird. I'm running away. Gonna go play the Fortnite with my friend, and after that, I'll probably come back and stream some more stuff. Where is my? Goddamn. Where are you? Goddamn. Need water. I'm thirsty.